Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, this video is going to be a question and answer session. First, I am going to bring you a stance taken by the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike. Then I am going to give you the response given by the Indigines of that state to that stance. So first, we kick off with the Wike position. As guys, I bring you this. Wike bans Endsars protest in Rivers State. So this is the short and to the point position that has been taken by the governor of that state. Protest, of course, that is going on nationwide, but he's now doing the strong man in his own state, telling the indigents, of course, that he's revoking their right to protest. So again, the headline, Wike bans Endsars protest in Rivers State. So now let's now see how this starts. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has banned Endsars protest in the state. Port Harcourt was meant to have its own turn of the Endsars protest today, Tuesday, October the 13th, 2020. But Wike, in a statement by the Commissioner for Information and Communication in the state, said the decision to ban the proposed protest follows the scrapping of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad by the Inspector General of Police. The statement reads, "The Rivers State government hereby wishes to inform the general public that all forms of protest have been banned throughout the state. Therefore, all proposed protests under the Endsars campaign are hereby prohibited. Government took this decision because the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, had already scrapped the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. Therefore, there is no need for any form of protest against a unit of the police force that no longer exists. The governor therefore calls on parents and guardians to ensure that their children and wards do not violate this order. Law enforcement agencies are also directed to ensure that the ban is enforced and that violators are brought to the book," Wike warned. So this is the position now taken by Nyesom Wike, totally out of step, of course, with what is going on in the country, because if he thinks that this protest is about SARS, then he's completely missed it entirely. This protest is about the entirety of police brutality, bad governance, nepotism, oppression and repression in Nigeria. Is about the general living conditions of the Nigerian person in their own country. So, of course, now the Rivers State indigents respond immediately, and here is what they have to say. So, Endsars, Rivers residents defy Governor Wike, troops out to protest. So that's the second headline, with the indigents of Rivers State sticking up their middle finger to Governor Nyesom Wike. Endsars, Rivers residents defy Governor Wike, troops out to protest. So now let's not get straight into it. Hundreds of protesters have taken to the streets of Port Harcourt, capital city of Rivers State, to demand the abolition of the police special anti-robbery. It had been reported that the state governor, Nyesom Wike, had banned the demonstration in a statement through his commissioner for information, Mr. Paulinus Inserim. He said the Rivers State government hereby wishes to inform the general public that all forms of protest had been banned throughout the state. Parents and guardians are therefore advised to ensure that their children and wards do not violate this order. Law enforcement agencies are also directed to ensure that the ban is enforced and that violators are brought to book. However, protesters went round some streets of the town and gathered opposite Pleasure Park, Port Harcourt, in Rivers State. The Endsars movement is a call for the disbandment of SARS and the end to police brutality, and has been going on since last week. So here is now the indigents, of course, of Rivers State are responding fully to Nyesom Wike, who, of course, is completely out of step with the mood of the country, because there's an angry youth movement in the country at the moment. And if he thinks that angry youth movement is about ending SARS, then he is completely out of tune with what is going on in his own state. It is about the oppression, it is about the lack of job, it is about the wanton corruption, the embezzlement, the nepotism, the brutality, the hopelessness and the helplessness, and just the general fed-upness of the Nigerian youth. This is really the language that they are speaking, but then of course these people, they have no concept of what is being said to them. Because one, how can somebody like, okay, let's leave Wike to one side, they say the fish rots from the head. How can somebody like Malam Buhari, a man from Daura who has lived in Katsina all of his life, an 80-something-year-old man who has just from secondary school, not even completing that, just going into the military, how can he understand the mindset of a young man on the streets of Lagos or York, River State, Edo, etc.? He has no concept of these people. These people might as well be from Mars for all that somebody like a Buhari understands of them. He has no concept of them at all. All he is interested in is to sit in that seat in Aso Rock and continue to call himself president and tell his Arab friends that he has control of these 200 million people and use them to negotiate for status amongst the Arabs. This is all he's interested in. And of course, the Niger Delta money that they are looting hand over fist. This is all they are interested in. Even if he was interested in the wants and yearnings of the Nigerian youth, he has no concept of their mindset and he has no pathway to their mindset. Who speaks to him about what is going on? Is it Femi Adesina or Garba Shehu? Who exactly is that person? Or is it Fantua? Or is it Abba Kyari? Who exactly speaks the language of the Nigerian southern youth to Malam Buhari so that he can understand what these people are saying? His only understanding is that they are southerners and they are against him because he's Malami. That is his own concept. But of course, this has now gone beyond that tried and trusted Yamutu solution of Malam Buhari, because all the international media have all of their cameras focused on the Nigerian streets to say that, look, these people are protesting against the brutality that is going on in their country. So now if Malam Buhari now chooses to respond with AK-47, then he is putting himself in a position that he might not be able to get out of, because the international community will come after him and say, no, we cannot stand by and allow you to do this. So maybe this will be the pathway now for us to ease him out of that Aso Rock villa, because I'm not sure that the country can survive another 3 more years of this guy. Conversations in the comment section. Yemson Wike reckons that he can ban people from protesting. He doesn't quite understand the nature of protest. Protest is a rebellion against the status quo, against the powers that be. So if you are saying you are banning them, it's almost like you're adding petrol to the fire of that protest. It doesn't get the concept of what is going on. Come share thoughts. But before you come share thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come tell me now what you're making of this ridiculousness of this supposed governor banning protest on the streets. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.